Hey guys, I'm very excited for today's video because this is going to be my 6-month update for my makeup inventory of 2021. So I've been filming makeup inventories on my collection since 2015 and it has been so much fun. Let me tell you, these videos are a huge undertaking to film and put together because of the way I do them. And basically what I do is I put all of the products on the floor and go category by category through my entire collection. I have a ton of products that takes a long time, but I prefer watching videos that way, or at least with pictures instead of just talking about numbers, because I like to visualize and I like to see all the products. I'm very nosy, so hopefully you guys like it this way as well. And what I started doing, I guess a year ago, was when I'm showing you the category, instead of naming every single product, I'm just going to mention the changes since my last update. So the things that I've used up, decluttered, and brought in since last time. And then you can just see everything else. And I will have the numbers on the screen of where I was in January and where I am now in July. But I'm really excited about this. I'm a little nervous. I feel like there were some categories where my numbers did go down, and then the past month or two I bought something in that category, so I have actually not sat down to do the numbers yet. I don't know. I've purchased so many things this year, which is not good, but I have been doing my project pans this year. I've been doing my chopping block series where I declutter products. I will have those playlists linked up in the cards so you guys can check that out. So I am trying to just keep things in my collection that I really love, but I love trying new things as well. So I do have a huge collection. I'm okay with that. I mentioned decluttering, project panning are things that I do to try to keep my collection not to any certain small amount, just to things that I love. I will also be mentioning goals for most categories, not all of them. And instead of an ideal goal, which is probably far in the future, I'm just going to give a goal of where I would like to be at the end of the year. And I'm really excited to see if I can hit my goal in most of those categories. That'd be great. And I do want to also mention that I do have a makeup inventory spreadsheet on my computer. The template was created by Meg's Makeup 8. I'll have it linked down below. And I did, edit some of the little category titles to fit my needs. I've also used that template for several different things and it's worked so well for me. It's super simple and just what I need. I don't need to know all of this information. I just go category by category and I have the products oldest to newest. I've got the name of the product and when I purchased it, and that helps me a lot to know when things need to go because they're older, when I should pan them. So definitely check out Meg's video. It's literally from years and years and years ago, but I love it. It has a downloadable link for you if you are wanting to try the spreadsheet as well. But without further blabbering, get ready to judge me. Here's my makeup inventory. For primer, I currently have 16. In January, I had 19. So my numbers have gone down in this category, which is very exciting. So I have a few changes here. I had decluttered the Tarte smoothing primer that comes in the little jar. And then I did use up 4 primers. The Becca First Light Priming Filter, the First Aid Beauty Pores Be Gone Matte Primer, Touch and Soul Pretty Filter Glassy Skin Balm, and the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas Primer. The new ones I've gotten since my last update would be the 2 minis on the bottom right, the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Oil Free, and the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist Pore Diffusing Primer. My goal is to have 15 primers by the end of the year. I definitely do think that is possible. I'm working on painting that Touch and Soul right now and it will definitely be done in a couple of months. And then once I finish that, I want to try to use up a few more minis to really help get my numbers down. So I do feel like I'll be able to hit that goal of 15 by the end of the year. For foundation, I currently have 12. In January, I had 11. So my number has gone up in this category, which is a bummer. So I did declutter the Revlon Color Stay and the Clinique Even Better foundation, but I've gotten 3 new ones. The First Day Beauty Ultra Repair Tinted Moisturizer, Natasha Denona Transfer Matte, and the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie. My goal is to get down to 10 by the end of the year. I don't know that that's going to happen. I am panning that Catrice foundation and it is almost gone, but I'm not going to be able to finish any other foundations this year. I just have only used all of these like a handful of times, so it's not happening. So the only way I'd be able to get down to 10 is if I decluttered something, and that's possible, but I'm not really itching to declutter anything yet. So I might be able to reach this goal, but if not, hopefully I'll just be off by 1 or 2, but I'm going to keep my goal the same at 10. For concealer, I currently have 8. In January, I had 7, so my number has gone up in this category, but again, just by 1, so that's not terrible. And the new addition would be the Tarte Ultra Creamy Concealer, because I just had to try that out and see how it compared to the original Shape Tape. And my goal is to be down to 5 concealers by the end of the year. I do think it is possible. I might try to use up 1 or 2 of the concealers as foundation, because I'm not finishing any foundations anyway. And I am working on this Becca under eye corrector. It's just a mini, but it lasts forever. That will definitely last me till the end of the year. So if I do finish that corrector, if I use up some concealers as foundation, it will be possible to get down to 5, but just as regular concealer, probably not. I'm going to keep my goal the same. I do definitely think it is possible to get down to 5 depending on how I'm using these products. Next we have face powder. I currently have 10. In January I had 7, so my number has gone up a lot, which is not great. I'm not moving in the right direction here, but the changes would be a bunch of new powders. So the Jaclyn Hill Loose Glowy Powder, the L'Oreal Infallible Powder Foundation, and the Pure Powder Foundation are all newbies to me. And my goal originally was to get down to 6 by the end of the year. I don't think that's happening anymore because so many of these are holy grails that I always want to have in my collection. These 4 here I'm always going to have, and this one as well. So those 5 are holy grails. I'm going to continue to repurchase those and always have them. So that means I have these other 4 that I need to figure something out with. Do I want to use them up? Will I repurchase them? And I'm not going to be able to get through all of those by the end of the year. So I actually am going to change my goal. I'm going to have them both listed on the screen here, but I might change my goal to just 8 powders. I am panning that Laura Mercier mini right now, and I possibly might declutter the Pure foundation. So that would help me get down to 8, and then I can work on finishing up some others next year. But if I think I'm being realistic about what I'm working with here, I think 8 is a better goal than 6. But I have found some other things that I love, and then some things that I do want to pan next year. For cream and liquid cheek products, I currently have 13. In January, I had 17, so my numbers have gone down a good bit, which is super exciting. And I have gotten some new things as well. So for the changes here, I did declutter the 2 Glossier liquid blushes, the CoverGirl liquid blush, a Nude Sticks cream blush, and a NARS cream blush. So that's 5 blushes I've decluttered. I did just use up that Mini Benefit liquid bronzer, which is super exciting. And then I did have a mini Bare Minerals Mauve Sunrise, but as you can tell, I switched that out for a full size now, so the numbers even out and it's the same product. And then the other new thing that I've gotten would be the Bare Minerals blush in Pink Sky, which is the top left, and that little mini Rare Beauty liquid blush. And my goal for the end of the year is to be down to 14, which I already am. I'm at 13, which is fantastic. I wanted to have 10 blushes and then 4 bronzing products, and I do have 10 blushes and now just 3 bronzing products. So we'll see where I'm at the end of the year. For bronzer, I currently have 12. In January, I also had 12. So my numbers have stayed the same, but a product has changed. I did declutter the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores bronzer, but I did just get that Juvia's Place bronzer duo in the light shade. And my goal for the end of the year would be to keep this number at 12. And I think it's possible, but there are a few other bronzers that I want to try out, so it might go up by 1 or 2, but we shall see. I am working on panning a couple bronzers this year, but I do have backups for all the ones that I'll be panning, so my numbers won't go down any, but you guys should see some bronzers in my end of the year empties. But anyway, I'm currently at 12. My goal is to stay at that 12. For contour, I currently have 4. In January, I also had 4. So my numbers have stayed the same in this category, and I still have just these 4. I definitely prefer bronzers overall, and I can use a lot of bronzers as contour products, so I probably won't buy any more, but I like all of these well enough to keep them, at least for now. And my goal is to have 4 contour products because right now I have a color for each season, which is perfect for me. The Balm for winter, Too Faced for spring, Milani for summer, and Bobbi Brown for fall. So my goal would be just to stay at this 4. So I currently have 66 blushes. At my last update, I had 58, so my numbers have gone up a lot. And I actually did declutter some blushes, believe it or not. So this is not great. It is not great. I'm definitely trying to look more at my blush collection and see what I can let go of. I mean, there are so many things that I really think are great products, but I've kind of grown out of, and I don't know if I need them anymore. So I really need to evaluate it and probably stop buying new blushes, but I just can't help it. I love blush so much. So let's talk about the products here. So here up would be chopping block blushes, and then these are the new ones. So actually these 2 ColourPop blushes are new to me as well. They were decluttered to me, but I also don't know that I need them. So why hello to the 10. This is a Kathleen Light shade that I'm not sure if I need. I've got these 3 limited MAC blushes where I just don't love those colors anymore, but I would declutter those for my main makeup collection, but I would end up putting them in a shadow box because they're just special to me. Clinique Cheek Pops I've sort of grown out of. Then I've got a Pixie blush and the Balm in Stain, which I think I may have grown out of my Balm blushes too, which is like sad. It's like the end of an era for me. And then the new blushes here, I got these 3 cheek trios from Tarte. That was a 2019 holiday collection that I bought off of Mercari. Then these 2 ColourPop blushes that were decluttered to me, a mini Tarte and Quirky, I got as a free gift when I bought these. Persona blushes in Georgia and Terracotta. Kat Von D Everlasting Blush, KVD Vegan Beauty, whatever. In Honeysuckle, the M Cosmetics Faded Clementine. This is MAC Gingerly, this is MAC Peach Twist, and then I have the Juvia's Place Blush Duo in Volume 2, which is the lighter version. And as far as a goal for this category, I wrote that I would like to get my blush collection down to 50 by the end of the year. I have 66, which means I would have to pass on 16 blushes. Even if I got rid of all the chopping block blushes, that is not 16. So I don't think that's going to happen. I think my new goal is gonna be 60. I think I'm gonna change my goal to be realistic for the end of the year, and I'm going to make it 60, which means that I would have to get rid of 6 blushes and not get any new ones. I don't even know if that's gonna happen, but I wanna have some goal. So I'm going to change it to say 60 blushes by the end of the year. That's insanity, y'all, but I'm just looking at my blush roll right now and I have so many I love. Yeah, I'm gonna say 60. I know, it's okay to shame me. So now we have highlighters. I currently have 24. At my last update, I had 18. So my numbers have gone up a lot, which is not good. That's insane. Like I went up by 6. Not good, but I know where they came from. I did just buy this Ofra Milk and Cookies. I'm loving it. I did also get 2 of the pressed highlights from Jaclyn Hill, a loose highlight from Jaclyn Hill, this Persona highlight, and this Laura Mercier. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, those are my 6 new highlights, and I have not decluttered any that were in my last update. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is too much. This is too much. I have 24 and my goal is to get down to 12 because that's 1 for each month. Right now I have 2 for each month, which like I can wear 2 highlights each month. Like I can do that for sure. Like I could still rotate through this amount of highlights, but that feels insane. But I don't know what I would want a goal to be. 20? Even still, I don't know what I would like go up. I'm just going to leave it at my goal is at 12. I'm not going to reach it. I'm not going to get close. That is okay. I'm trying to make myself just be content. Like, it's fine that I have 24. I don't think I can actually say those words and mean it, but I'm trying to make myself feel that way because I ain't getting rid of these. But yeah, I'm at 24. My goal is at 12. Math don't add up. For face palettes, I currently have 20. In January, I had 16, so my numbers have gone up in this category. And I did declutter the Too Faced Natural Face Palette and the Hourglass Ambient Edit Blush Palette, but I've gotten 6 new ones. So that would be the top row minus an R. So a Milani Face and Eye Palette, a Jaclyn Hill Blush Bronzer Duo, Lorac Highlight Palette, Sigma Blush Palette, Artist Couture Blush Palette, and this Benefit has blush, bronzer, and highlight in it. And my goal was to get down to 15 by the end of the year. It's not happening because I really do love these here. There are a couple in my chopping block. So this Pixie's in the chopping block. I did have this Juvia's Place there, but I think I'm just going to keep that. Possibly this Ofra one, but that'd be it. So I think that I would just like to keep at 20 because I might even end up buying more. So I think I need to stick to just 20 cheek palettes. That's already too many, but I really love these. I love them. And again, I've purchased 6 in 6 months. Not good, but like, look at all of these pretties. Like, how can I let go of these? So yes, my goal is bumping up. I would like to stay at 20. For setting sprays, I currently have 10. In January, I had 13. So my numbers have gone down in this category, which is very exciting. I did use up the Milani Make It Last Matte Setting Spray, the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray, and the MAC Fix Plus in Rose and Lavender. And the new one that I've gotten would be a free diamond gift from Ulta, the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Veil Mist. My goal for the end of the year is to get down to 10, which is where I'm at now, which is very exciting. And I am hoping to use up both the mini Fix Pluses, but I do have a full size of the original as a backup. So that will be taking the place of that. And I am wanting to finish up that MAC Fix Plus matte setting spray. So hopefully I will be even under my goal of 10, but I'm going to keep it at that 10. I feel comfortable with that amount of setting sprays. Now on to brows. For brow wax, I currently have 1. In January, I also had 1. And that would be the same one, the NYX Eyebrow Shaper Wax Pencil, which is my holy grail. And my goal is just to have that 1. For brow pencil, I currently have 4. In January, I had 5, so my numbers have gone down in this category, which is very exciting. I used up the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I did actually also use up a Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, but I had a backup, so those numbers evened out. And the other ones are the same. And my goal is to get down to 3 by the end of the year, which is definitely possible. I'm working on the Urban Decay Brow Blade right now, and I've got basically half a year to finish that, so I think that will definitely happen. I should reach my goal. For brow pomade, I currently have 1. In January, I also had 1. That would be the Benefit Brow Pomade in the shade number 1. I haven't used it in forever, but I'm not ready to get rid of it because it's such a good product. My goal is just to have that 1. For brow powder, currently have 1. In January, I also had 1. The same one, the Lorac Take a Brow Kit in the shade Blonde, my favorite brow powder. I also don't really wear brow powder very much. My goal is just to have that one in this category. And then for brow gel, I currently have 3. In January, I had 5, so my numbers have gone down, which is great. I used up a mini Anastasia Dip Brow Gel in Taupe, and I used up a full size of the Benefit 3D Brow Tones in the shade number 2. And then the other 3 are still the same. And my goal is to have 3 by the end of the year, which I think is fantastic. I actually might be able to get it down to 2. I have a backup of the Gimme Brow, but right now I'm working on the Milk Brow Gel, so that should totally be done by the end of the year. And I don't think I need to try out any new brow gels. It would really only if I got one as a free gift that my number would go up, but I'm already at my goal of 3 and I'm gonna keep the same goal. For eye primer, I currently have 4. At my last update, I also had 4, so my numbers have stayed the same. But one of the products has changed. So I did declutter the NARS Smudge Proof eyeshadow base. I ended up putting it in a giveaway. But since then, I have gotten a full size of the original Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, which is one of my favorites. And my goal is to get down to 3 by the end of the year. I do think that's possible. I'm working on the anti-aging one right now. I've only used like a third, somewhere between a third and a half. But I might start using it to prime my under eye area as well, because I've been getting very creasy. So we'll see if it works. And maybe if I'm using it under my eye and on my lids, I might be able to go through it quicker. So I should be able to get down to my goal of 3, but we'll see. For shadow sticks, I currently have 17. In January, I also had 17, so my numbers have stayed the same in this category, which is great. I did declutter the Milani Shadow Eyes Pencil in the matte white shade, but I have gotten, as you can see on the left, a full-size Bobbi Brown cream shadow stick that I got from Octoly, so that evened out. I did use up a mini Laura Mercier rose gold, but I had a backup of that, so that evened out. And my goal is to get down to 15 by the end of the year. I can already tell you that it's not going to happen because, as you guys will see in my July haul, I purchased some of the new shades of the Laura Mercier Caviar Sticks. I'm not including it in this video because these are, you know, all the products that are in my collection as of the end of June. So my numbers don't look bad now, but I can tell you my next update, they're going to go up. I am still trying to work on a few more of these shadow sticks this year. Right now I'm working on a mini Bobbi Brown, but I have a backup of that one as well, so that number will still even out. So kind of similar to bronzers, where I will have some exciting empties at the end of the year. My numbers are going to stay the same because I'm working on products that I have backups of. So my goal is 15. I'm not going to reach that goal, but I'm going to leave it as is. And I really love my shadow sticks and I'm fine with this number going up. For liquid shadows, I currently have 7. In January, I had 8, so my numbers have gone down by 1, which is exciting. I did declutter the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in volume. And my other products are still the same. So some Urban Decay glitter liners, some Stila glitter and shimmer and glows, and then one from Pixie. And my goal was previously 8, but I'm gonna move it down to 7. I don't think I need any more than the ones I have now. And I just hope to work through some of these, but to be honest, they're probably gonna dry out at some point. But this is not my favorite type of product and I don't feel a need to buy any new ones. So I'm gonna take my goal down from 8 to 7. For single shadows, I currently have 38. At my last update, I had 36, so my numbers have gone up in this category. There were way more singles that I ended up bringing in than I anticipated. I actually thought my number would go down here, but not quite the case. But I did declutter a few. I got rid of a mini Tarte Chrome Paint shadow pot, and I decluttered ColourPop Leo, MAC Color Drenched Pigment, and L'Oreal Amber Rush. The new ones I've gotten would be the 3 Kaja Beauty Stacks. I found those at TJ Maxx earlier this year. I purchased Urban Decay YDK before they reformulated. I just love that shade. And I got this little mini sample shadow from the Natasha Denona Zendo palette. And my other new one would be the Ciate marbled eyeshadow. My goal for this category is 35 by the end of the year. I don't think that's happening. If you made me, I could pick out 3 shades to get rid of, but you know, it's possible I might. But we'll see. For ColourPop Super Shock shadows, I currently have 15. In January, I had 17, so my numbers have gone down in this category, which is great. There were a few that dried up that I got rid of. I can't remember which ones, but I did tell you that in my Partners in Cream updates. I'll link that playlist in the cards. But I got rid of a lot because these 5 are new and my numbers still went down. So I got the 2 Super Shocks from their wine collection, 1 from the mint collection, and these were the 2 in the Make It Black collection. And my goal is to be at 15 by the end of the year. I'm already at my goal, and we'll see if I get any more or not, but hopefully I can stay at my goal of 15. For small palettes, I currently have 32. At my last update, I had 26, so my numbers have definitely gone up in this category, which is not great because I actually did declutter some as well. And I got a lot more new ones than I anticipated. So the changes in my collection would be that I did declutter the Ofra Galaxy palette and I did get rid of my 3 e.l.f. Bite Size palettes. The new ones I've gotten would be Natasha Denona, Mini Love, the Cranberry palette, and the Jubilee palette. Also the M Cosmetics Magic Hour, the Rowan 1111 quad, and then the Juvia's Place Blushed Rose, Bronze Rustic, and the Huda Beauty Pastel Mint. And at the top is a Dose of Colors Cutting Edge palette that is new as well. I don't think I missed anything. So that's a lot of newness there. My goal for the end of the year was to get this down to 20. That is not happening. I'm going to bump up my goal to 25. I'm still not sure if that's going to happen because I do know that I actually want the mini nude from Natasha Denona. So now we have my large palettes, and I am not showing you my full collection, obviously. I'm just showing you the new ones that I've brought into my life since my last update, which would be 16 palettes. Like, oh my gosh, that's a lot. But that's not the scary part. Let me tell you, I currently have 66 large palettes in my collection. Last year I had 51, so my numbers have gone up by 15. So that must mean that I decluttered 1 palette. So yay. Oh my gosh, guys. Gee whiz, that's a lot. 66 palettes. Oh my gosh. So let me go over what I've brought into my life in the past 6 months. So we have the Kaleidos Club Nebula Angelica Nique Feast palette, the Oma Coming to America, the large palette, Royal Heritage, I think is what it's called, Too Faced Teddy Bear, the Ofra Samantha March Life's a Draft palette, then this Ofra one, I don't know the name of it, it's like a summer looking palette, Good to Go might be what it's called. Then we've got Sigma Untamed Warm Neutrals, Ambiance, ColourPop Sandstone, Cindy Grace and Mel Thompson Tiny Marbles, Glamlight Ice Cream, the ColourPop Wine and Only, and the Liz McGuire What Dreams Are Made Of palette, Violet Voss All of You Forever, ColourPop Hocus Pocus Gather Round Sisters, and the LA Girl Hey Hey Vacay. I know there's 2 of these. This one is called Under the Palms, which is the more neutral one. My goal is to get down to 50 by the end of the year. I don't think that's going to happen because I can tell you I'm going to continue to buy palettes this year. I have purchased more palettes already this year than I have in like any other year. I know I'm going to buy more palettes this year. I'm okay with that, but I would love in general, I guess actually my ideal palette number is 50. Next we have liquid liners. I currently have 4. At my last update I had 7, so my numbers have gone down in this category, which is awesome. I almost cut it in half. It's just, you know, an odd numbered category. But I used up the mini Benefit roller liner in brown and black, and I used up the Too Faced Better Than Sex liquid liners. The other 4 have stayed the same. I am currently working on the brown Milani and the mini black Tarte Man-Eater one. But my goal for this category was just to get down to 5. I'm already under that 5, which is fantastic. And I am just gonna keep my goal there in case I have any freebies come along, but I'm super happy that I have already met my goal. For pencil liner, I currently have 14. In January, I also had 14, so my numbers have stayed the same in this category, but some of the products have changed. I did declutter ColourPop Venus, which is a bright red, turquoise from Stila, and a purple from LA Girl. And the new ones that I've gotten would be this shimmery green from ColourPop, this color, and this shade here, which is Rosette, which is like a coppery rose gold. This is Sistas from the Hocus Pocus collection. So those are my 3 new ones. And my goal in this category is to be at 14. I can tell you that I have some new ColourPop liners in my July haul. I know. So I'm going to leave my goal where it is. I'm not going to be there by the end of the year. If ColourPop releases more liners, you guys know that it's just like my favorite formula, and I'm so happy that they're releasing new shades. So I'm fine if this category goes up, but I will leave my goal number where it is, which is 14. For gel liner, I currently have 2. At my last update, I also had 2, so my numbers have stayed the same. I have the same 2 shades from Dose of Colors. I'm going to keep them until they dry out. I haven't used them in a while, but I have no good reason to get rid of them, and my goal is just to stay at this 2. I don't really need gel liner in my life. So for mascara, I currently have 22. At my last update, I had 18, so my number has gone up in this category, and that's just due to freebies, except I did buy the Maybelline Sky High that I haven't used yet. And I'm not really able to tell you how my collection has changed because all my minis, I previously had left them in this little container, but I decided from now on I'm going to lay them out so we can see what the differences are. So I will go through and name these really quickly so we know what we're starting with, so I can update you on them next time. So starting with the full size, Grande Cosmetics Grande Mascara, Lorac Holy Lash Volumizing, Laura Mercier Caviar Volume, Urban Decay Perversion, IT Cosmetics Superhero, MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash, Lancome Hypnose Drama, Too Faced Better Than Sex, Maybelline Sky High. Then for the minis, I have the Lancome Hypno Star, Buxom Extrovert, IT Cosmetics Lash Blowout, Benefit Roller Lash, NARS Climax Extreme, Kat Von D Go Big or Go Home, the Bare Minerals Strength and Define, Benefit Bad Gal Bang in black and blue, Smashbox Superfan Lancome Idole Lash, and then the ones I'm using right now will be the Ilia Limitless Lash and the Tarte Surfer Curl Mascara. And my goal is to be down to 15 by the end of the year. I would say it is possible, depending on if I get any other freebies, but I will try not to buy any more mascara. Again, I haven't purchased a mascara in forever before that Maybelline one. So I do think it's possible. It just depends on freebies because I do love trying out different mascaras, but my end of the year goal is 15. For lip care products, I currently have 12. At my last update, I had 16, so my numbers have gone down in this category, which is super exciting. There have been a ton of changes here. So I did declutter the Lemongrass Spa Peppermint Stick Lip Butter, the Bite Beauty Agave lip mask that was in the tub, and the Huda Beauty Silk Balm, and the First Aid Beauty Intense Lip Therapy. And I used up the Tree Hut Sugar Lips Lip Scrub, the Fresh Sugar Advanced, the Fresh Sugar Mint Rush, and the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask that's in the squeezy tube. I did use the mini Jack Black Lip Balm, and then I got another one, so canceled each other out there. But I do have some new products in this lineup as well. The NARS Afterglow Lip Balm in Laguna, the Rare Beauty Tinted Lip Balm in Thankful, the Buxom Plump Shot, the Buxom Big O like plumping lip balms, and the ColourPop Candyland Lip Balm in Mr. Mint. And my goal for the end of the year is to get this down to 10. I do think that it is possible. I definitely think I'll have a few more things finished up, but I am usually bringing in new products in this category as well. So the NARS and the Lemongrass Spa Lip Scrub are in projects right now. I plan on incorporating the Wander Beauty in my fall project, and we'll see what else I can get used up this year, but I definitely think it's possible to get my number down to my goal of 10. For lip liner, I currently have 19. At my last update, I also had 19, so my numbers have stayed the same in this category. I did declutter my Lorac lip liner, but I did get the Dose of Colors lip liner in XOXO in a gift set. And my goal is to get to 15 by the end of the year. I don't really know if that's possible because I really love all my ColourPop lip liners. I like the other ones as well. I might be able to get rid of like 1, maybe 2, but I don't think I'm going to get my number down to 15, but we'll see. I'm going to leave my goal as is. Next, we have my bullet lipsticks. I currently have 24. At my last update, I had 25, so my numbers have gone down by 1, which is super exciting. I did declutter a lipstick from Lorac, 2 from MAC, a mini nude sticks, a mini Buxom, a full-size MAC in Work, Work, Work. I put in my giveaway pile. And then the new ones I've gotten since then would be these 2 Kylie lipsticks I got as free gifts. This Colored Rain lipstick that my friend Jean sent me. I did buy the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Omarosa lipstick. And then in PR from Look Fantastic, I got this MAC Glow Play lip balm, but it's in a like orangey red color. So that's why I put it in my lipsticks. And my goal is to be at 24 by the end of the year. So I am at my goal number, which is super exciting. And I do think it's possible I might be able to get this down by a few more, because there are still some things that I'm testing, and I'm really on the hunt for like a really awesome bullet lipstick formula. I haven't found too many that I really love. I really like these Bare Minerals Bare Pro lipsticks, but this petal shade is actually the only color I like from the lineup. But yeah, I would definitely love to know your favorite bullet lipstick formulas. I know Urban Decay and Bite Beauty just revamped theirs. I'm interested in the Bite, but yeah, let me know your thoughts. But I'm already at my goal of 24, and hopefully I will stay here, if not even go down a little bit. Next, for my ColourPop lippy sticks, I currently have 2. In January, I also had 2, so my numbers have stayed the same, and I have the same 2, Ziggy and Cami. Ziggy's in my chopping block for this year, so we'll see if I end up keeping it or not, but I do love Cami. And if I do get down to 1, I'm just going to move this over to my jumbo lip crayon category and not keep a separate one for ColourPop. And we have my jumbo lip crayons. I currently have 5. In January, I had 8, so my numbers have gone down, which is super exciting. I did declutter all 5 of my Nude Sticks lip crayons, and I did bring in 2. This ColourPop Just a Tint and Gimme S'more was gifted to me, and then I did buy one of the M Cosmetics lip cushions in Venetian Rose. And my goal is to be at 5 by the end of the year, so I'm already at my goal, but I am currently panning this one from Sephora, and I do have 2 other M Cosmetics shades on my wish list. I haven't tried out this ColourPop yet, so I'll see what I think of the formula. So I'm going to change my goal to be 5 or 6. So for liquid lipstick, I currently have 45. In January, I had 39, so my numbers have gone up in this category by a good bit, which is not great. And I did declutter 5 liquid lipsticks. I got rid of a mini Too Faced red shade from a holiday set, Cinnamon Bear, I think. I got rid of all 4 of my Anastasia liquid lipsticks, but I've gotten some new ones here. I purchased Dose of Colors Mood. These 3 Velvet Mousse lipsticks I got in the like Thanks for the Love set or something like that from Dose of Colors. I got these 2 mini jouets in a set from TJ Maxx, which I regret this purchase so much. I just didn't need it. They're good products, and it was like 6 mini liquid lipsticks for like $6 or $8, which is a steal. These Rare Beauty liquid lipsticks were a free gift. Cover FX was an Ulta freebie. 3CE was PR. My friend Lauren sent me that Jaclyn Hill liquid lipstick, so the only ones that I actually purchased would be those two jouets and then the 4 from Dose of Colors. My goal for the end of the year is to be down to 36 total, but 24 full size, which is what can fit in here, and then just 12 minis. So that means I need to get my numbers down by 9, which is a lot. I don't know about that. Like, it would be easy for me to let go of the minis, but I do like them also. So I don't know. I really do like what I have here. There are some that I haven't tested. I think I can let go of some. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my numbers down that much, but we will see where I end up at the end of the year. And lastly, for lips, I have lip gloss. I'm currently at 42. In January, I was at 40, so my numbers have gone up in this category, which is not great. I have decluttered some. I've used up some. I've gotten a lot of new ones. So let's start with what I've gotten rid of or has been used up. I did use up a full-size Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper in Natural Luster. I used up Buxom Full On Lip Cream in Dolly. That was a mini. I used the Tower 28 Lip Jelly in Chill and the Ilia Balmy Gloss Tinted Lip Oil in Only You. I decluttered the Flower Beauty Lip Mask in Peach Nectar and the Tarte Tarte's Glossy Lip Paint in Goals. For the new ones I've gotten, that would be Froze and Melon Mimosa from Buxom. These are limited edition shades that I found at TJ Maxx. Also new would be this Sigma Renew Lip Oil, but because it is so tinted, I put it in the gloss category. I have this Minted Cosmetics Lip Gloss I got for free from Ulta. Oma by Sharon C. This is the lip gloss tint and oil. This little mini Nude Sticks lip glaze and the Rowan liquid lip balm in the shade Charlie. My goal is to get down to 30 by the end of the year. I don't think that's going to happen because that means I need to declutter or use up 12 glosses and not bring in any more. That's not happening. I can tell you right now. I actually am going to change my goal to be 40. That's more than I want, but that is more realistic because, like I said, I'm filming this video late. I'm not including the things I purchased in July, and I already got more glosses in July. So I am going to change my number from 30 to 40, which is insanity, but we'll see what this looks like at the end of the year. I'm hoping to pan some more of these, and I might declutter some as well, but yeah, there is a lot here. So that was a deep dive into all of the makeup in my collection, which I know is a lot, but I love that, and hopefully we'll both be proud of me and my numbers will have gone down in some of these categories. I know in some they went up, some by a good bit, but I'm doing what I can. I love filming these videos. I hope you really enjoyed watching it, and I would love to know if you have one of these videos on your channel, or if you don't film videos, if you could just help a sister out, make me feel good or bad, or just share. Don't worry about how it makes me feel. Share what your numbers are down below, because I would love to know. These are my favorite videos to watch. Like I said, I'm so nosy. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.